What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, another video. Today we're going to be doing another Chameleon cell pour, but I'm going to be using a bunch of these ready mix pour paints from Artist Loft. They come straight out of the bottle, basically ready to pour with. So with that, we're just going to get on with this. I have a neon pink, I have a darker violet, I have a titanium white. This is a 12 by 12 canvas. I haven't added anything to the paints except straight out of the bottle. That's it. No oil yet. The oil I'm going to be using later for the cells is this coconut milk hair serum. We're going to get to layering this cup. I think I want some bands of pink across the top of it. And then a nice contrast of this deep purple here. Pop a white. But yeah, I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. I'm having a great day right now because I'm painting. Those of you might know I hurt my eye recently. I got a hole poked in the iris of my eye somehow. The specialist that I went to see, he had no idea how that happened. So I mean, this is the second day that I actually can see what I'm doing. Because I mean, I couldn't even keep my eye open. So, but it's healing now. It's getting better. I can at least paint, which that makes me happy. So this 12 by 12 canvas, with this thickness of paint, this consistency, you need about 5.7 ounces of paint. And I mean, this is a 5.5 ounce cup, and we got a little bit extra going on in the other cups. So I'm gonna use this extra just as kind of, I don't wanna say pillow because it's not, but kind of like base coat to help the paints flow better. So here's our flip. We're just gonna flip this one and then use the rest paints to help the colors flow. One of my typical sloppy flips. And then I like to just use the rest of this paint. I like playing with the paints every once in a while. It's fun for me. But I'm over here having a great time. The classes went so cool. It was so nice interacting with all of you guys. It was really cool, like getting to meet you guys in person, and you know, find out the reasons that you started pouring and just interact with you on a one-on-one level. That was so cool. All right, and we're ready. I mean, we're ready to do our flip already. So let's go. Oh, that's beautiful. I love that. Got some little bubbles because of the flip. Get rid of them. Wow, that's beautiful, you guys. I love it. I know I say that often, but goodness, I really do. Stunning. And I'm gonna bring it. I'm gonna manually kind of tilt it a little bit before I get to my spin. So I kind of want to have a little bit more control instead of just spinning it and letting the paint do whatever it's gonna do. I can kind of control it a little, at least try to salvage sections that I really like. So let's bring that back to the center. And that's, yeah, that even added a little wave to it. That's pretty cool. That's really nice. Well, let's give her a light spin, see what we got going on. Oh man, those colors together, those are really gorgeous, you guys. All right, let me stop this little thing from spinning. And I'm just gonna touch this area and bring these colors over the edge. because I don't want to mess it up too much. Because I really like the way that corner looks. And see, now I can just give it a light spin. And since that part of the canvas is wet now, it should allow it to flow over the edge. Whew, man. I'm so glad there was nothing seriously wrong with my eye, because when I woke up, I was freaking out because I couldn't like open my eye all the way and it was painful. That would have been terrible. All right, now we're gonna just do some cells, guys. I really like what's going on in there. That's pretty cool. All right. I'm using a dotting tool that I got from Michael's. I found it kind of helps me control about how much silicone I'm using. So I'm not putting a whole bunch of silicone on the surface at one time. Oh my goodness, you guys, those colors together. I keep saying it, but it keeps on blowing me away because it's just those three colors: pink, violet, white. And it looks so good. See how many dots I can get in there without reapplying silicone? Quite a few. I think we actually counted it in the class, and it was something like almost 30. Even with the toothpick, it's about the same. So a little bit of this oil goes a really long way. And the less oil you use, the easier cleanup will be. I'm just gonna keep on traveling around. Look at this neon pink. That's what I was going for. That's why I put the pink in first, so it would come out on top and have this really, really explosive, bright contrast between the cells. And it is. It's making like a fluorescent pink lightning over there, which is cool. I really love the way these cells develop too, because each one of them has their own little unique color patterns. It's just like a mosaic of completely different worlds. It's awesome. Just dropped the dotting tool that time. That wouldn't have been a great move, Johnny. All right. Now that pink really takes this up a notch. Absolutely. As you can see it even bordered by that white in the center. Gorgeous. So yeah, these are pre-mixed pour paints, straight out of the bottle. Didn't add anything to them. So if you are having a hard time making chameleon cells, this is your no-fail way to get them. The downside is the pre-mixed paints. They're a little bit more expensive than the standard tube paints. But sometimes if you think about it, kinda, with the amount of paint maybe you try experimenting with and not getting the results you want, as opposed to just buying a couple bottles of different colors of Artist Loft pouring paint, and you could have the success you're looking for in like a fraction of the time. So I know I purchased a lot of these bottles for the people that came to the Chameleon Cell class, because kind of like I told them, I wanted to focus on having success with the technique instead of getting frustrated, so that we could all create like chameleon cells and, you know, have a good time doing it instead of encountering setbacks that, you know, lead to like frustrations. Wow, this corner over here is really cool. Deep pink. Like it. These cells are crazy looking, you guys. I love doing chameleon cells. They're a lot of fun. And it's a very unique look that you don't get with other techniques, really. And then we'll move on to this side. And the silicone will continue to expand for about 10-15 minutes or so, unless it encounters another cell that butts up against it. And then it'll stop. So even after I'm done, I gotta wait about 15 minutes before I show you what it looks like wet, because it will continue. They continue to grow well after you've applied it. All right, man. We are almost there. Woo! Looks beautiful. All right, so I'm gonna give this thing about 15 minutes or so to kind of hang out, and then I'm gonna bring you guys down and show you wet, and then we'll see dry. Okay, these look so good. Like each cell is like its own little universe out there. And then that really bright fluorescent pink is almost outlining every cell, which that is what I was hoping for when I started layering the cup. It's absolutely beautiful. So it dried really nice. There's of course that texture that'll be covered up as soon as I varnish it. But each one of these little cells has their own little personality. And the purple with that pink lacing, I'm really glad that I put the pink in the bottom of the cup. So when I flipped it, it ended up on top. So I think it ended up beautiful. If you want to watch another video just like this, click the screen right now and I'll see you there.